Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. People, it's not just another day. It's not just another Sunday fun day. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Whether you made him yourself or you joined the party a little later and they're yours now, whatever. If you're playing the part, happy Father's Day. Really, it should be changed to Happy Dad Day. Because anyone can father a child, but if you're doing the daily work, you're a dad. Children don't call their dads father. No, it's dad. Whether it's a nice dad or dad, or my son, when he poops, Dad, I'm done. No matter what, it should be changed to Happy Dad Day. Now, like I've said before, dads are more than just dad. We're more than just, the guy sleeping in there with mom. And we're more than just, these gruff, not so nice characters sometimes. We nurture. I know moms get a lot of the shine for being the nurturing ones, but fathers have that side too. We're chameleons. We are whatever the situation calls for, and it's the greatest job in the world. There's nothing I would rather do than be a father, than to be a dad. Not only do you're creating a person, you're putting people into the world, you're adding to society. But it's also fulfilling. Like, to be with your kids, to be around your kids is the greatest thing in the world. When I'm with my kids, like if we're out in public or somewhere, you feel like Superman, because you can do anything for them. You can and will do anything for them. This morning, I got up, I was getting ready to go to work. My son wakes up, he comes out, he says, "Have fun at work today, Happy Father's Day." And he gave me a kiss on the cheek. Oh, somebody crack a window. Crack a window in here. Sorry about that, guys. I almost lost it. It's moments like that make it all worth it. They make the moments of when you're carrying them to the bathroom as they're puking on the hallway floor, and it makes all those moments worth it. Being a dad is the greatest thing in the world. Now, on the flip side, I'm not talking to you dads who have extenuating circumstances that keep you out of your kid's life. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about the ones who are trying to do their best. Whatever your version of the best is, do that. And as long as you're doing that, these next few lines aren't for you. But those fathers who are not in their kids' lives for some stupid ass reason, like, I don't want to, I can't, some bullshit, or you don't even give them a second thought. To you fathers, fuck you. Find a garage you can pull into and leave the car running. Find a cliff you could drive off of, however you want to do it. But if you are not in your child's life, and you can be, you're a rotten piece of garbage shit. Because you are doing damage to your child you can't imagine. Prisons, juvenile halls, strip clubs, and corners are full of people who were done dirty by their dad, by their father, for not being there. That's some terrible shit. You can have all the money, you can have all the material things, but as a child, all you want is your dad, your mom and dad, your parents. That's all you want, and that's all you need. So fathers, dads, enjoy your day. Eat some meat from a bone. And if you're with that dad, wives, girlfriends, whatever, do something weird. Now, something that is weird that I did not expect, Muhammad Ali's son hates Black Lives Matter. What? Wait a minute. Don't they always have Ali on these fucking black athlete posters and this pro-black BLM bullshit? Isn't he one of their icons? I guess not. He said his dad would hate BLM. He said that his dad would not support them because they're a fucking terrorist group. Hold on a minute. Now, because his last name is Ali, you would think he's just another rich elitist trying to reconnect with the common man. Nope. From what I was reading, he never was rich or elite because Muhammad Ali got around. So there were other kids that he had to give his attention to. And this particular son was kind of forgotten about. Remember what I said before about bad dads? But aside from that, his son came out of it with a clear mind, clear enough. And he was raised on the south side of Chicago. So he was there. And he talked about that. He said, I've had run-ins with the police. Nothing happened. I behaved myself. They behaved themselves. Now, his experiences with other people in the hood, not the same. But he said with police, he hasn't had a bad experience. He said most police are good people. They're trying to get home to their families, just like the rest of us. Of course there's bad ones, and they should be punished very harshly. They're held to a higher standard. They're in a position of authority. Cops, teachers, religious figures, that kind of shit. You're held to a higher standard. So when you break that trust, you should be punished heavily. But on the same token, on the same note, if you do your job and you do it right to the best of your ability, they should leave you the fuck alone. Not like the cop in Atlanta who, that's like a prerequisite now. You did something to a black person, something happened, fired. Boom, that's automatic. That's standard. You're gonna get fired. Yes, you followed protocol. Everything you did was legal and by the book, but we're gonna fucking fire you anyway because we have to or some shit. But it was hilarious to see the son of Muhammad Ali being like, man, BLM is some bullshit. I mean, let's be honest. CBLM, certain Black Lives Matter. But he was tearing them down. He's like, man, fuck them. They're a bunch of clowns and they're terrorists. He even said them and Antifa should be killed. I was like, whoa. He's swinging for the damn fences. But he has a point. They are both terrorist organizations and they don't do anything but destroy. That's it. That's all they do is destroy. My buddy sent me a picture of the Hilton in San Diego, and on the side of the hotel, they have the rooms lit up to where it spells out BLM. Get the fuck out of here. No matter your color, your shade, your hue, your tone, your pigment, if you're standing outside of that hotel and you don't happen to agree with that bullshit, how does that make you feel? Does that make you feel welcome? Whack. Woke at all costs. How does that make you feel as a customer? Does that make you feel like everyone's welcome there? Does that make you feel like as long as you have the money, come on in? No. That makes you feel like if you don't believe in this shit, you're somehow going to be ostracized. Not to mention the fact that I'm here to get a hotel room. I'm not here for your social political horse shit. I don't care what you believe. Do you have clean rooms and good service? Thank you. That's where our business relationship begins and ends. I need good service and a clean room. Everything else, keep that shit away from me. But this shit is out of control. I was reading about some more statues coming down. So what, you don't like it? You just wrap a chain around it and pull it down? Well, watch out, IRS building. I don't like you. Can I just wrap a chain around that and pull the damn building down because I don't like it and I don't agree with it? No, it's not how fucking adults operate. When the hell did we put the toddlers out front? They took down a statue of Ulysses S. Grant. He was a fucking Union general. He was on the right side of history, right? Hope you spill that heavy foam, non-dairy, soy whip pussy latte in your lap. Are you kidding me? He was one of the good guys, right? Nope. Apparently, somebody gifted him a slave. And apparently, he released the slave before the war even started. But of course, this was during one of their Juneteenth get-togethers, one of their protests. They tore down a statue of Junipero Serra, who was a famous, I guess you call him padre, priest. Started a lot of the missions in California. And also they tore down Francis Scott Key's statue. He wrote the national anthem. What the fuck? So you were just going to go to all statues and rip them all down because you don't agree? That's not how things work. That's not how adults operate. There's something you don't like. You attend a city council meeting. We don't like this. The yays, put your hand up. The nays, put your hand up. Whoever wins, that's what we do. Period. That's how you get along in a normal fucking society. And again, now, since you're in, and this was in San Francisco, aka Needles and Shit, California. So you think there's some other things in San Francisco that don't need to be torn down? Maybe not literally. But you guys are focusing on this shit? That's how I know you're not serious. There are bigger fish to fry, and you're taking down statues of good people. Somewhat. We've all done some bad things. Some worse than others. Where the fuck were you for the last 50 damn years while these statues were up? Oh, now? Because it's fashionable. This is how you get likes and clicks and, oh my God, you're so fucking in touch. Oh my God, you're so woke. That's why they're doing this shit. These statues been up forever. And speaking of Juneteenth, I saw something that said, that they don't teach you the real history in school. Now, that may be true to a certain extent, but I do remember learning about slavery in school. And they did tell us when the Civil War began and when it ended, when slavery began and when it ended. Now, they may not have taught us about Juneteenth. Sorry. But they do teach you about slavery in school. I remember. I was there. And people are like, it took 2.5 years to reach the slaves in Texas. Hey, can we be honest? Is it all adults in here? Maybe the people who had the fucking slaves didn't want to give them up. So that's why they didn't come out on the porch and say, hey guys, you can go. You think so? Fucking dummies. Like, people aren't based in reality. In order for us to get along and to get things done, we have to have things rooted in reality. The sun is hot, ice is cold, right? That kind of shit. And you don't think those Texas slave owners didn't want to keep their slaves as long as possible? Of course, some people probably weren't quick to put the word out that their laborers could go, that their slaves can go. It's stupid. Like, they just ignore shit like that on purpose. But no, these are the facts. I know, but I don't like facts. Facts don't flow good with my feelings. What's next? Who's next? What famous mascot have we grown up loving that's going to be taken away from us next? And by tearing down these statues and shit, you're tearing down history. You want people to be taught these things, but the very monuments to them, you're tearing them down. 99% of the people that walk past these fucking statues every day couldn't even tell you who they are. You've seen those man on the street reporters before? There's a whole lot of stupid ass people in the world, and they keep fucking and making other dummies. You act like everybody who walked past that statue understood who that was and was hurt somehow by the presence of that statue. Get the fuck out of here. I bet you 9 out of 10 people couldn't even tell you who that was. And most of them probably lived in the city. Are you fucking kidding me? But you're going to tear these statues down? Why? Now what? So when these statues come down, as soon as they hit the ground, this ripple goes through the earth where things are better? Like as soon as that statue of that evil Confederate soldier comes down, boom, this thing happens. There's a pressure change. You know when you're in an airplane and you start going up and your ears pop? Is that what happens? The shock wave goes through the earth and things are better. It doesn't work that way, you fucking asshole. You can't get mad and tear things up. That's what children do. That's why you don't see children walking around in business areas, because we don't handle business with kids. Kids can't conduct business. What happened and where the fuck are we? I'll tell you where I'm at. I'm at the damn rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone, just $1.29, link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.